This is a PSA. Check your account. Make sure you're not paying for stuff that you're not using. What up, what up, what up? Welcome back to the HSD Nation, baby. Today we're going to talk about something that I'm all on board. But man, this industry is, look at the wig. This industry, in my opinion, is being scammed. Hear me out. So, a new survey done by the HEA says $14 billion annually is spent on technology and safety equipment. Like, they're pushing this all towards safety, right? Trying to make it look like the trucking industry is pushing towards safety. Which, they're pushing stuff in the name of safety, but that's bullshit. I'm going to explain why. So, if you guys were around during the e-logs, then you're already going to know. You already know. When e-logs came out, how many different e-log companies did you see? Tons. There was zero regulations. There's almost no regulations in the trucking industry as far as technology. Another big one is ACV. ACV gets around a lot of stuff because they're not a dealer. They're not a transporter. They do have a brokerage, but they can do what they do and to get the grants they get and all that because they're a technology company, right? And these technology companies are not regulated. So Carshipio was another one. I've used, yeah, it's bullshit. So what they do is these new startups, these new companies, they push all over YouTube, they push all over Facebook, and they just try to get you to sign up in the name of safety and saving money. 9 times out of 10, neither of them are being enhanced by this. And then they get you on a recurring automatic withdrawal, right? ACH. So now you get to the point where you're so damn frustrated, you're no longer using the app, but they're still charging you. And now, a lot of them are only like $3, $4, $5, $6, $7. That doesn't sound like much. But if they have 30,000 of us, and only 10,000 of them are using the product, it's a lot of money. That's a lot of money that is not being spent because the service isn't there, okay? Now I got the list here, the survey right in front of me of what they asked people. So this was the survey. Right, like there's nothing to this. Like, I could say whatever the hell I wanted to say and they're going to put it in the numbers. You know what I mean? But let's give it benefit of the doubt. This is what they're doing, blah, blah, blah. So they're getting your company information. What do you do? What's the common trailer type? How much do you make? Less or greater than 30 million? Like, that number, like, why would you use 30 million? How many trucking companies are grossing 30 million? That's separating the megas from us. They know what they're doing. In the average year, approximately how many total miles does your company fleet drive? So what they should have done, they should have showed us with the companies less than 30 mil and greater than 30 mil. I'm going to bet you the less than 30 mil paid more because the greater ones, if they're greater than 30 million, they're probably self-insured. They got all kinds of lax, like cut red tape. They don't have to go by the same laws and rules that me and you do because they got money. If you're self-insured, bro, you're self-bonded, you're good, you do whatever the hell you want. Self-insurance should be illegal. But that's for another thing. Blah, blah, blah. And now, how many units. Now, here's where it gets really good. Please estimate the amount your company spent on mandatory and discretionary safety expenditures in the year indicated above. Please include safety spending at your company and at all wholly owned subsidiaries. They're telling you, pop this damn number up. Anything you can use it. So, but let's see what their examples are. Motor vehicle record checks, including pre-employment screenings, annual reviews, post-incident routines. It's a lot of mega carrier stuff. Driver medical programs, including pre-employment. So this is all a safety, compliance, a drug test, safety staff wages. So, yeah, you see what they got in here, and then it's got ESC, anti-lock brake system, electronic log, automatic emergency braking, all this stuff, forward collision warning, adaptive cruise control, blind spot mount. It's all mandatory. They are requiring the trucks to put people to put them on the trucks. And the drivers are saying, whoa, I am losing control of my truck. My truck wants to stop when I don't want it to stop. But of course, you're not going to see that out there. Nobody's going to talk about that. Lane centerings, lane departure warning system, subscription-based safety technology programs. And then we get down to this part. Safety training consults or third-party materials. This is where most of the scams are. Guys, if you remember back when you started your trucking company, if you started in probably the last 10 years, as soon as you open your authority, every company, safety expert, bilingual expert, like people you didn't even know existed, come out the woodwork, right? You're preyed upon. And as a new company, a new driver, you don't know no better. And you got these people, their names are like, they got DOT names, they sound like real government places. Like, it's a real government. DOTsafety.com, and obviously these aren't real, but I'm telling you, you already know what I'm talking about. So, they get you on that, then people, I guarantee you, all these apps we use, the trucker tools, the trucker's path, like GPS apps. When I was trucking, there was so many auto renewal things, and I didn't even use them all. So, this is a PSA. Check your account. Make sure you're not paying for stuff that you're not using. $14 billion is a lot of money. So, certifications such as TWIC, safety retaining and coaching, pre-employment safety. Most of this is just to appease the government. Like, they're not really doing... There's no real, like, safety training. It's not like you're downloading apps or you're sending your truck drivers to a weekly class or a monthly class. Like, that's the kind of stuff we need, like, repetitive training in trucking. I truly believe that. Like, no, you shouldn't have to take your driving test every 10 years. But every 5, every 10, you should have to take some kind, just maybe the written. Just something to, like, refresh. Because there's stuff that you really don't deal with every day, but you should know. But you can get that off YouTube. You don't need these apps. So, guys, if you're looking for the dispatching, the trucking maintenance, that is a big one, dude. There's so many companies. A big one is Carshipio. Dude, I learned a valuable lesson with them. Because they were a new startup, and I signed up. And then I found out I realized I wasn't happy. So I canceled the... So when I realized I wasn't happy and I canceled the members, like the subscription, they give you like 20 days to get all your information from them. Like they don't send you like a file or none of that. You're responsible. Like you got to copy and paste it all or print it out. It's these companies, because they're not regulated, do whatever the hell they want. And there's others. HCV has grown massive. And they get a lot of money poured into that company because they are a tech company. Like, if you look them up, they're considered a technology company. They're not considered an auction. They're not considered a dealer. They're a technology company taking advantage of the situation. Now, their technology on the dealership is fine, but the hiring process, they're a freaking joke. But that's besides the point. If they had people that did the job, it would be different. But that's neither here nor there. So guys, if you're paying and wasting money on this stuff, A, make sure you use it. B, make sure it's allowed. There still to this day, there is e-log companies being kicked off and brought back onto the list. There's no reason, and I understand it's capitalism. You don't need 200 e-log companies with none of them regulated. They're getting self-certified. They don't even know the laws. DOT don't even know the laws. So how is an e-log company self-certifying themselves? Let me know in the comments. What do you think about this? Is this the scamming the truckers? Is it really helping? Do you guys really see safety improving? Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.